right, so who am I here with?
Roy Jones Jr.
All right, so for the people out there that don't really know what you do, just explain a little bit about yourself and what you do.
I work for a living. And I train to whoop for a living.
Wow, that was self-explanatory. I love it.
That's good enough.
So what made you want to get into like boxing and stuff like that?
I love to fight. I love to beat people. So I got into boxing.
Was you fighting before, like, you know how some athletes, they have street fights before they turn professional? Were you like involved in any street fights, stuff like that?
I wasn't involved with the street fights, but in school every day I would fight. Every opportunity I got in school, I fought. And I needed to figure out a way to channel energy because school ain't the place for that. So I quickly, when I figured out, I played football first. But in football, when a guy hits you on defense, if you play offense without your quarterback, the guy hits you in football, and you get 4 downs, and you don't get the first down, they ball, and that guy leaves the field because he don't play offense, you can't get your lick back. So I need something that I get my lick back now because I don't believe you hit me and I ain't getting you back. So when I learned about boxing, when I saw Muhammad Ali, that goes something I get my lick back. And that's when I fell in love with boxing.
So Muhammad Ali was like one of your
biggest inspiration. Muhammad Ali was my biggest inspiration.
So you talked about you got into like fights in high school, like stuff like that. Were you like getting expelled, kicked out of school and stuff?
No, not in high school. This was happening actually in elementary school. Yeah, and I was.
So you was like a bully?
No, I wasn't a bully. I used to like to fight the bullies. If I found somebody bullying somebody else, that was my chance to go get a fight. I was a nice kid. I wasn't a kid that was going to bully nobody. No. I just like to fight. So if I saw a kid getting bullied, I would probably go take his place. Say, no, don't fight him. He don't want to fight. Fight me. And I would get in trouble for it sometimes, but most of the time I wasn't getting in trouble because the teachers were happy that I was standing up to the bully.
So how many fights you say you were getting into as a child?
By 4th grade, I probably had 15 fights. Yeah, I was on a bad track.
Yeah, you seem like a bad kid back in the day. I like a
fast track, but fast track to the wrong place. But once I figured out about boxing, I had a fight with one of the same guys. I hit him one shot, and it really messed his lip up bad. I was like, oh gosh.
You knocked him out?
No, I didn't knock him out, but I messed his lips up real bad. And I felt bad. I had to conscious because now in boxing I know how to punch for real. He don't know how to punch for real, so it's not fair. That stopped me from fighting in the streets.
How was your upbringing, like your childhood?
My child was cool. My dad was very hard on me early. I was cool, but back in the day, we didn't know anything about bullying and all that. So you saw somebody get bullied, or whatever. When I saw people get bullied, I didn't like it. So I was an anti-bully guy. If you bullying somebody, don't fight him. He don't want to fight me. That's just who I was because I believe in fairness since I was a kid. So that's who I am.
I have to ask, what made you want to fight Mike Tyson?
I didn't want to. He asked for it. Since he asked for it, I said, why not? Because in my prime, well, not in my prime, but once 2003, I won the heavyweight championship of the world. So right then, I said I would stay heavyweight for one person, Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson ain't fight no more, I'm going back to light heavyweight because I'm too small. Mike Tyson said he was retired. He didn't want to fight no more this time. So I left it alone. I went back to light heavyweight. But then in 2021, 20 years later, 17 years later, 18, 17 years later, 16 years later, he asked me, you want to do an exhibition? I said, would you do an exhibition? Yes, I wanted to fight you way back then. Of course I'll do an exhibition.
Wait, so he didn't want to fight you back then?
Back then he said he was done here. He had retired. He said he didn't want boxing no more.
That would have been crazy if you would have fought him in your prime.
Yeah, well, it wasn't my prime. I still would pay my prime, but it still would have been a good time because I just became heavyweight champion of the world.
So speaking of, you past your prime, like, how you feel about this Endo champ fight? Like, do you think you're gonna beat him? Do you think you're gonna lose? He's kind of broad. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't fight no fight that I think I'm gonna lose. If I think I'm gonna lose, it's time me to start fighting. A winner don't never think you're gonna lose. If I thought I was gonna lose, I wouldn't go into it. No way.
You don't think because you're like 54. You don't think like your age and he's kind of younger than you.
I'm not wired like normal people, or I wouldn't be the former heavyweight champ of the world. I started boxing professional at junior middleweight, 154 pounds. I'm the only person to ever turn pro as a junior middleweight and become a heavyweight champ of the world. So ain't nothing that I don't think I can do.
But the guy has a physique.
It ain't nothing I don't think I can do.
So, besides boxing, like, is there any other stuff that you try to venture in and stuff like that?
I don't really venture too much, but a little bit of rap music, but that's about it.
Oh, I seen you was rapping and stuff. That what made you want to rap?
I just love expressing myself, and rap is a form of expression. So when you rap, you got a free chance to express yourself, express feelings that you may not get to express on a day-to-day basis to people. You know what I mean? So
one of your songs was, I think, in Fight Night. You was, bro. When I was a child, you was one of my favorite boxers to fight with on Fight Night. Like, how was that? Being on Fight Night. That's a big company, big game. Like, how was that when you first saw yourself on that game?
It was beautiful because it gave people a way to understand, learn more about who I really was, and it made you go back and look and say, who is this guy? If you didn't know me and you saw me on Fight Night, or you saw somebody else use me on Fight Night, it made you want to go look and see, was he really that good? You understand me? So
I used to knock a lot of people out with your character.
Exactly. It was a blessing for me.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there want to know. I'm pretty sure you might know before anybody. Is there another Fight Night coming up?
It should be out in December.
Oh. PS5?
I think so. Should be out in December, though, yep.
You like playing video games or not?
I don't, but I like being in them.
A lot of people gonna like that one. I'm not gonna lie, because everybody in the world has been expecting another Fight Night.
A whole lot of upgraded movements. Back in the day, you could only move around once, so you couldn't really go out back and forth, and ladder movements and angular movements. Now they got it where it almost looks completely real, totally different.
I can't wait for that one. I'm not gonna lie. Where do people can find you at, like your Instagram, YouTube, stuff like that?
Real Roy Jones Jr. at Real Roy Jones Jr.
And so, for any aspiring boxer out there that looks up to you, do you have like any words of inspiration that you want to give to people?
Keep God first in all you do. Find a person that knows how to box to teach you boxing, and just always be in shape and be ready for everything. Never underestimate nobody.
What's your best match ever? Like your favorite match that you ever boxed?
It's really hard to say because I got so many of them for different reasons. I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite?
No, I don't have a favorite.
Mike Tyson, Bernard Hopkins. No favorite?
Because there was things that happened in all those fights that I can tell you about that you say, oh, that should be your favorite. Then I can tell you something else about another one, you be like, well, that should be your favorite. So no, it's a whole lot of reasons, but it's like I probably give you a top 5.
What's your top 5?
Top 5 probably James Toney, John Ruiz.
Tito is up there?
Yeah, Montel Griffin, Tito Trinidad, and Jeff Lacey.
If you was young right now, who would you box? Like any of the young guys right now?
All of them. I was different.
Anybody?
All of them. I want to be the best in my weight class. So if you was anybody that had a name, I want you. I don't care what your name was. When I looked up at it, when I was coming up, I didn't target guys in the top 10. I targeted the whole top 10. I want them all. I want to be the best.
So who you going for tonight? Ryan Garcia or Tank?
I ain't going for nobody, but I'm interested to see which guy can come out and implement his game plan and stick to it, because if Tank can get a good enough lead, if Garcia get a good enough lead, Garcia can be a prop. But if you don't get Tank in trouble and damage Tank early and let Tank stay strong, Tank probably gonna catch me in the end.
So there's nobody that you got your money on?
No. It's too dangerous. It's a 50-50 fight.
On a scale 1 to 10, what are the chances of me beating your ass right now?
Negative 100.
Negative 100?
Negative 100.
Why you say that?
Because you don't know nothing about boxing.
How you know that? You just judging me based off my...
No, I know because, see, I'm the type of guy, I'm so smart that, like, if I knew he was going to get into a fight, see where my hand is already? Ain't no way you can stop me from getting in your face right now. No way possible.
What if I know karate?
It don't matter. You can't stop my hand and get your face right now. Karate on your ass ain't gonna look too good because you'll be sitting down.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I do look like you'll smack the shit.
You feel me? But I'm already right there. See what I'm saying? That's already there. And this shoulder's cocked. So your right hand, you right-handed, right?
Yeah, right.
So your right hand, your right shoulder already in front. You can't get no power to it because it ain't turned. My right shoulder back here. I got all this leverage to turn to get.
Yeah, I think
you know what I'm saying? But I know this when you stood up here, I know this already. Yeah. That's why I gave you my left shoulder. Because if something happened or you say something wrong, then pow, you out of there.
What if I would have
and you ain't gonna have a chance to, because by the time you do that, this come right back over.
Okay.
So I'm already ready for it. I already thought way past 1 and 2. I'm on 5, 6, and 7.
You 10 steps ahead of me?
I ain't 10 steps. I'm 10 steps. I'm probably 19 steps ahead of you.
19 is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Because I already got away from the police and everything.
Shit.
See, I
the back door.
I took all that into consideration before I even thought about you standing here.
I'm kind of scared now.